We're on the vibration of 600, you're welcome, 39 hertz. That's consistent with the heart chakra. So let's begin there, okay? Let's begin there. So every chakra has a certain frequency. I'm trying to help you with your spiritual and energetic hygiene. Maybe you don't want to manifest. Wait, who on here doesn't want to manifest? Because that came out, and so I got to ask, who on here does not want to manifest? I do too, okay? So maybe you don't want to meditate. Maybe you feel unskilled or don't know how. Turn on your favorite music app and align your music with your chakras and listen to that as much as possible. Today is aligning with the heart chakra. You can do both, Ashe. 639 hertz. Manifestation in progress, Ashe. So let's begin with the frequency of the day from the Mayan Zocan. This is the Mayan Zocan, which is their calendar, a 260 unit cycle of growth. Do y'all see those dark squares? This is going to be important tomorrow. First, look at the black dot. And if you go down one from the black dot, there's a dark square. That is what the Mayans call a galactic activation portal. This 260 plasma cycle is syncing with nature. And we know that the Mayans were galactic beings, okay? The Mayans, the Olmecs, the Dogons, and many other people, but right now I'm talking about them. Tomorrow is a galactic activation portal. It is an opportunity for you to step into a new timeline. It's an opportunity for you to rapidly come out of a pattern or two or three or four. Oops, I'm throwing my phone. Galactic activation portals are opportunities for you to step into a new timeline quickly. So if you've been struggling with something, what came to my mind just now was people pleasing. So I'm gonna just say that. If you've been struggling with people pleasing, tomorrow you can intend yourself out of it quickly and begin practicing it with ease. Okay, whatever you're dealing with, tomorrow is a galactic activation portal. But today, if you look at where that black dot is, to the left, there's a white glyph. It's an archetype. That's an archetype. And that archetype is called the mirror. So I'll pull it up. You see the mirror right there on the left-hand side. It's a white mirror. That's the archetype. This archetype has to do with endlessness, reflection, and order. Those are the frequencies. If you look at the top of the mirror, you have a tone. The one bar is 5, and dots are considered 1. So this is the tone of what we call 12. The Mayans call it crystal. So we have the white crystal mirror. So going back, let's go back. So we see down the center, there's power, action, and essence. We merge power and action with action and essence. Then we name the seal or the archetype and the tone. And that's what you have right here. I dedicate in order to reflect, universalize in order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of heart. You can get this app on your phone. You don't have to go as deep into it as I go. You can just pull this up every day and recite this as you're brushing your teeth. as you putting on your oil. I say oil because I don't wear lotion. Right? You could do this while you eat, while you're drinking your coffee. Put yourself into the frequency of the design of the universe. Okay, there's so much more I could say about that, but this is the frequency that we're on. So let's look at a little deeper into the destiny cross for today. We have the guide, which is the white dog. So I want you to be guided today by heart, love, and loyalty. Let everything you do be with your heart in it. If your heart is not in it, I need you to reconsider. If your heart is not in it and you have to do it, find a way to bring your heart into it today. Let everything you do be in love, not because you want something back, not because you're trying to prove a point, but let everything that you do today be in love. Be guided by the power of your heart, by love, and also by loyalty. Loyalty to who? Yourself. We are often in a hurry to be loyal to other people, and we abandon self. You start doing stuff you don't want to do and giving stuff you don't want to give, and you don't speak your mind. But why is that so? Is it because the other person is so closed and so heartless and so selfish and inconsiderate? No. The bottom line is that you have abandoned yourself. You see where you're not being treated well, and you don't remove yourself because sometimes you're scared. Sometimes you're scared of repercussions. You're scared of being alone. You're scared of disconnection. So these are things to focus on. Next, we have support here. We have support in the red dragon. It's the ability to give birth. Remember, I told y'all the galactic activation portal is tomorrow. You're able to step into a new timeline quickly. Today, begin to give birth to the idea of what you're stepping into tomorrow. That's the support. Nurture this idea of who you are becoming, what you wish to see, and practice being it. Don't act like it, be it. Don't act like it, be it. Don't act like it, be it. But first you got to get the vision in your head. Get the vision from your heart. Get the vision from love, not pain, not offense, not because you're mad. Get it from your heart. Get it from love. Give birth to it, nurture it, and be it. Don't go along to get along. Don't present like you're a certain way and then you're really another way inside because you don't want people to think a certain way about you. Okay. Next, the challenge today is in elegance. Okay. I want you to be elegant today. Let me look up that word elegant. Can I look up elegant? Y'all still there? Nobody's tapping the screen. I'm giving this good reading. I know it's enriching you. So elegant. Elegant means pleasingly graceful and stylish in appearance or manner. Okay. Pleasingly graceful. All right. So today I want you to be pleasingly graceful because your challenge is you get, hey, sincere, you get a little assertive, you get a little edgy, you get a little rough around the edges sometimes, but not today. Because you want to say what you said and you don't want to find tact. But today, because we're moving and being guided from the heart, because we're birthing and nurturing and being, you are going to find the best possible way to say what you need to say. And you're going to say it from the heart with courage, but also diplomacy. Okay? It's extra. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I want you to be pleasingly graceful today. It's not putting on. It's part of who you are. You're edgy, but you're also elegant. That's the duality of you. That's the light and dark of you. You're edgy and elegant at the same time. So pull out the diplomacy. Diplomacy, remember, is the art, the subtle art of treating people sensitively, for handling people well. Okay, so your challenge might be elegance because you start contracting, you start tensing up, and you want to be very, very tense. But I want you to get elegant with it. You need to practice. What does elegant look like for you? Be that. Be elegant. Beautify. You can beautify your space. You can beautify your body. Today, I plan to beautify my body with henna art. I'm going to do some henna on my body. Beautify your environment. Get you some flowers and let those flowers remind you to be beautifully elegant. Or go look at some pictures of flowers. Look at something that's beautiful. Look at me. I'm beautiful. Go to my video, press like, and type in beautiful. I want you to beautify your existence. Look in the mirror. You're beautiful too. I like to look at you. Go look at yourself and say, what a elegant, beautiful being is in front of me. Listen, I read a meme years ago and it stuck with me. It said, she wasn't nice. She was art. I'm not trying to be nice. I'm being the art that I am. Listen, King Cream, I'm being the art. Right? What do people do when something is art? They admire. It inspires. It invigorates. It enhances. Your cells recognize art. You start getting goosebumps, or you start feeling alive when you're in the presence of art. Look around and see art around you. The trees are art. The way the wind is blowing the leaves, that's art. The way the clouds are floating through the sky, that's art. All of this existence is art because we exist in the mental framework of the all, and that is art. So your challenge is to be beautifully pleasing, graceful today, okay? I looked in the mirror and saw my ancestors. Ashe, art. That's a picture right there, right? So begin to view your life as art today, because the challenge is to get you a little edgy on the edge of your seat, rough around the edges. Don't stop letting people provoke you. All right. Even if they provoke you on the inside, be pleasingly graceful on the outside today. I'm not saying all the times, because sometimes you got to give them a rah because they don't stop. But today you're going to be pleasingly graceful and beautify what you're trying to say, and be the art, nurture the art in you. Right. And they might trigger you on the inside. Be pleasingly graceful today, and then go home and deal with it. Right. Sign up for a coaching session. I got one-on-one coaching sessions. All right. Today, that's what you're doing. And listen, we have a hidden spiritual support. The spiritual support is the blue night. It's abundance, it's dream, it's intuition. Take you a nap and go dream. Don't be suspicious. Be led by your intuition. You're wondering what is the right thing to do because you want to make the right decision, right? I want you to use your intuition today. Just go with it. Trust the process. Okay, go with your peace. What is giving you peace? What is not giving you peace? Consider it. Imagine one outcome. Would you have peace? Imagine the other outcome. Would you have peace? Then make the decision to pursue your peace and don't look back. Because a lot of times you make decisions and you look back because the one you made didn't go the way that you wanted. And you start acting like you made a mistake. You start acting like mistakes are real. You start acting like mistakes are real and failure is real. Okay? That's what you start acting like. I want you to stop acting like you don't know what's true. Make the decision, pursue your peace, and then see. And if you have to course correct, that was part of the journey. It's nothing being done wrong here. It's only being done what is necessary for your development. This is real. So today, the blue night is saying, don't go acting like you don't know that failure is false. Don't go acting like you forgot that rejection is not real. Don't go acting like you forgot that this life is not about making right decisions. I don't care how much you think you need to make the right decision. You need to make the best decision for the moment, in the moment. And that's all you could do is that. And tomorrow it might get better, but today is what you got. So maybe what you got was a little edgy and rough around the edges. Well, tomorrow, try again. Beautify that thing. Get it beautifully pleasing. Maybe today you just didn't feel like getting out of bed, so you decided not to, but get up later or get up tomorrow. It's an opportunity to expand. It's an opportunity to accept yourself. It's an opportunity to see that this life really is about how you feel. It really is. It really is. So feel into that thing. That's the guide. That's the spirit of the day. Okay. So now I'm going back to the frequency and I'm going to repeat it. I dedicate in order to reflect. What are you dedicated to? I'm dedicated to my expansion. I'm dedicated to my ascension. I'm dedicated to my health and my well-being. And I'm dedicating to being love with, around, and within the people, the relationships, the situations I come into. You sing and ashe, sing and dance praises. That's it. Universalizing order. We universalize order. We have a balancing effect when we dedicate to reflect, when we're intentional. I seal the matrix of endlessness. You understand that the nature of our spirit is indestructible. The nature of our spirit is infinite. The nature of our spirit is limitless. The nature of our spirit is endless. So we're in the matrix of endlessness today. We're not living by a timeline. We're not worrying about how old I am. I'm getting old, and by this age I should have this. That is false. This is an ever ascending path of endlessness. I'm dedicated to evolving, ashe, with the crystal tone of co-operation. You got that? Co-operation. It's just not operation, it's co-operation, meaning there's going to be some additional factors that you have to work with, some additional ideas, some additional people, some additional groups and organizations. I cooperate. And in that cooperation, I'm guided by the power of heart. I'm not guided by the power of people pleasing. I'm not guided by the power of fear that people might see me a certain way. I'm not guided by the power of they might leave me. I'm guided by the power of heart. Your heart matters. I can't say that enough. Your heart matters. I can't say that enough. What you want matters. What you need matters. What you feel matters. Be guided by the power of heart today. Okay, just a whole day of this. That's all we asking. A whole day of it. So let's go on and move on to the 13 moon calendar. Okay, if you look in the bottom left hand side, you have a black dot, and the black dot is saying that we're on moon 10 of the 13 moon cycle. There's 13 moons in every year, every cycle. Okay, on this 13 moon calendar, you have a red week, a white week, a blue week, and a yellow week. This is the end of the planetary moon. The planetary moon is a moon of perfecting, producing, and manifesting. I've been telling y'all this all week long. You are on the last day of this planetary moon before you start thinking of the next thing. Okay, and so on this last thing, what do you have to perfect? What are you producing? What are you going to manifest? If you look down at the bottom of that black dot on the colorful part, you see celio. Celio is a radioplasma. A radioplasma is an energetic emission from the cosmos. It means it's available to us, right? And celio is connected with the heart chakra. So we are guided by the heart today. We're focusing on the heart chakra. We got 639 hertz. How many of you need some discipline? I'm trying to help y'all every day with the discipline. That's why I'm on this. Okay, so the real frequency, what is this that you're using? Is this a website? No, I didn't create it. So this is an app based upon the Mayan Zokin, which is this right here, and the 13 moon calendar, which is this right here. And so there's layers upon layers upon layers in this timekeeping system. So the app on iPhone is called 1320, 13:20. And I think on the Android, it's called something like Dream Spell. You can look that up. But what we're doing is synchronizing timekeeping systems. And it goes even deeper than this. I just don't have time to go into it. But this is how we start our day, plugging into the frequencies of nature. Okay, so real quick, on the Zokin, on the left-hand side, you have 20 archetypes. Every day has an archetype, and every day has a tone. And if you look at the middle portion of the Zokin, there's a 260-day cycle. Okay, and there's 13 of these rows and 20 of these glyphs. When you multiply that together, you get the whole cycle. So that's where that comes from. And this is an ancient timekeeping system. So I'm going to come in tomorrow at 10:15, and we're going to talk about this galactic activation portal. Okay, so here's a quiz. When you turn on your music today, what frequency are you going to turn on for this heart chakra? Which one? Now, there's your cheat sheet. You're going to envision the color green. The energy of the heart chakra for your eyes is green. The energy of the heart chakra for your ears is 639 hertz. 639. What's the frequency of your eyes? Your eyes pick up frequencies. They're called light waves, and they reflect and refract, right? And so the frequency we are taking in a lot of is the frequency we call green. Okay, and so you need to go sit in some grass, look at a tree, color a green heart, whatever you put on some green, make a green dot on your face, something like that. Okay, we're trying to sync with the frequencies of nature. Ashe, y'all. So if you do this every day, you can't help but begin to shift in your awareness, because you're becoming aware on a deeper level than it's Thursday, May 1st. Right? There's some additional meaning here. There's a lot of meaning here that we can glean by looking at different systems of timekeeping. It shifted your mood. Ashe. I have the 639 hertz music playing. All right. So now I'm going to go back to the what is called the affirmation or the frequency of the day. And you can feel free to say this aloud to yourself if you're in agreement with it. I'm going to read it out loud, and I'm getting out of here because I'm ready to eat breakfast. You used to wear a lot of dark clothes and covered up. Is that changing? Is that shifting? Here we go. I dedicate in order to reflect. Universalizing order. I seal the matrix of endlessness with the crystal tone of cooperation. I am guided by the power of heart. Let's repeat that last phrase 3 times. I am guided by the power of heart. I am guided by the power of heart. Last time, say it with your chest. I am guided by the power of heart. Ashe. There's power in speaking things out in repetitive fashions, because the more you speak it out, the more you hear it. The more you hear it, the more you speak it. The word goes out and it accomplishes what it was sent out to accomplish, which is inspiration, invigoration, syncing of frequencies, harmonizing with the universe for a happier and a healthier life. I am guided by the power of heart. Be well, be blessed, enjoy the rest of your creation. And if you got some parts of your creation that's not so enjoyable, I want you to beautify it. Ashe.